Let me know when you're ready to go here.
All right, ready.
All right. So we've talked at length about how really using the letters is kind of the big deal here. So L to M is the middle two letters. That's going to go with Q to R. And you can see here that the 4x plus 4 goes to the 48. And then we reasonably presume that the 7x minus 9 goes with the 60. And you're generally setting up some sort of proportion here. All right. Now, if we're going to put the 4x plus 4 on top, there's two places the 48 could go. It could either go underneath or to the right. There's only one place it can't go, which is down here. It's got it, and it's your choice. Let's just put the 48 down here. That means the 7x minus 9 has to go up here. Because what you're basically building is this table where you're looking at it working. Now the top is this trapezoid on the left, the bottom is the trapezoid on the right. Is that clear-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how to solve a proportion like this from last time?
Um. Oh, yeah, the butterfly.
Yeah, I got to diagonally multiply here. So 60 times 4x plus 4 equals 48 times 7x minus 9. There's a few shortcuts here. I would just tell you to multiply in. You said you're allowed to use a calculator. The numbers do get kind of large, but you got a calculator, no sweat on that. All
So I'm
right.
still writing this down.
Yeah, so go ahead and, yeah, I've introduced all the numbers you might need. Whenever you're ready, see if you can solve that for X, please.
Uh, that's a 40, right? 240.
240X plus 240,
Yeah.
336X minus 432.
Okay, for the first one, it's a 480x.
These do not combine. You have to move the X's around. Like I would subtract 240X from both sides
Oh,
and then add 432 to both sides. That will be your steps for success here.
432.
Yes, because you want to undo the negative over here.
Hmm. Okay, 672.
Okay.
96x.
So go ahead and divide by 96.
Right. Wait, divide 96 by what?
The number you have on the left side, you said it was 672 equals 96x. You're going to divide both sides by 96.
Oh, oh, sorry. That's 7. 7
Yep,
x equals
x is
7.
7. Very good. Okay. Now that's only part of it. You get the x value. All right, great. Well, actually, you're done.
Mhm.
Sometimes they want you to put that back in, and you did not have to do that here. All right. Let's look at number 6. We'll just keep going in order here. So one of the things I really like doing when the triangles overlap like this is to actually redraw them separately so that you can totally see the separation of them. All right. And then you relabel, it seems like a lot of work to do, but it's really kind of necessary to do that. Um, so the thing that maybe isn't clear is that there is the length from S to Z. It is possible to calculate here because they're giving you the whole length S to T, and they're telling you that Z to T is 5. That makes this 35. What I'd like you to do is tell me what goes in the proportion and where. Tell me, what goes, top left, top right, bottom right, if you can, please.
Top left, bottom left?
Yeah, there's 4 positions here in the proportion. You can think of, top left, top right, bottom right.
Oh. Hmm. Okay, so the top left would be 2x plus 2,
Okay, that's fine.
and then top right would be 3x minus 7.
Okay, that works for me.
And then, of course, the bottom ones are like 3, 5,
35 and then 40
and
on
then
the other.
40.
Perfect. Okay. So to solve this, we're going to diagonally multiply. And again, kind of big numbers, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. Um, so we have 40 times 2x plus 2 equals 35 times 3x minus 7.
Okay.
So grab your
That's
calculator. Go
the
ahead.
arrows, right? We're like 40 and then 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell me what this becomes after you multiply everything, please.
Okay, that would be 2x plus 80, x plus 80
Good. 80x plus 80 equals
plus 80. Second, 5, 3 equals 105.
x minus.
245.
Okay, very good. All right, so this is kind of like the last problem we did. Let's go take a look at what we did in the previous problem. You move the x's to one side, and it's from the smaller to the larger, and then whatever the number is, you move over. So in this problem, which is smaller, 80x or 105x?
80x. This is
So you're going to move the
oh,
80x right, and you're going to move this minus 245 left.
okay.
See if you can solve that for x, please.
like by
doing those
subtracting?
things. Well, it's what we did in the previous problem. I mean, this is an opportunity for you to try to work it out a little bit more than you did the last one.
Okay, so you want me to switch the 80x with the one?
Let's
Okay,
go back and look here because it's the same problem. You had this line here. Let me just grab this line.
so I wasn't able to uh,
You can
copy
always
it
say, "Hey,
all.
Matthew, I need time to write that down," or let me know. But you move from the smaller to the larger.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we ended up subtracting 240x on both sides. So in your problem that we're doing here, what should you subtract from both sides? Should you subtract 105x or 80x?
We subtracted 80x.
Yes, it's the smaller one. Okay, and then you've got this minus 245. How do you undo minus 245?
You added. You add
Exactly.
245.
Very good. Okay, so from here you've got 325 on the left and 25x on the right. Go ahead and solve that for x, please.
That's 80 plus 4. 5. That'd be 320.
You're dividing. You're dividing to solve for x. Dividing by 25.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't see you write that. Still the problem. 13.
It is 13. Now we got to go all the way back to the original to decide, is that what it wanted? Did it say to find x? It said
No.
no. You've got to find y to z. So to find y to z is 2x plus 2. You have to put your x value in there.
And the
2x plus 2. Your x value in for x
so 2 parentheses 13.
plus 2. Yes, perfect.
Okay, just making sure. 20, 28.
It is 28 degrees. Okay, perfect. Any questions, thoughts on that?
Nope.
All right, let's keep moving through this. Uh, oh boy, I just lost it. All right, I gotta grab it. I had it open up in the wrong place. There it is. Okay, number 7. Number 7's the first of these where it's you can easily make the mistake of which sides are wrongly proportional to each other, and that's where you've really got to go with the letters. So, for example, if we look at E to D or D to E, that's these two letters, and the order matters. That goes with E to G. Okay, you just got to be very careful that you get the right ones. This 21 goes with this one down here, the 8x minus 1. So could you again give me the proportion?
All right. Okay, so 8x minus 1 top left, and then 6 x plus 3 top right. Got 16 bottom left. 17 bottom left. And then 21 bottom right.
Okay, very good. So we're gonna diagonally multiply here. So I'd like you to do that multiplication for us, please.
One 26.
X.
Oh yeah, x. Sorry. And then 3 plus 63 equals 17. 3 136 minus 17.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks good. Um, which way do you move the variables?
Variable,
Yeah,
so that's
which
the
way?
smaller and
So which is smaller, the 126x or the
the
136?
126x.
Okay, so you're gonna subtract that from both sides. And then you're gonna add 17 to both sides.
All right.
What does the left side become? What does the right side
Hold on.
become?
So 80.
80 equals,
1 second. 262.
you're subtracting 136 minus
Oh,
126.
subtraction. Sorry. Sorry. Uh,
Be like 10x.
yeah, 10x. Sorry.
Okay.
My phone was like bugging out for a second.
Okay. And then from here, how do you solve for x? How do you undo that 10 in front of the x?
Oh, then you divide 10,
Divided
which
by
would
10.
be x equals 8.
Great. Now we got
Now
to
we
go back
gotta.
and yeah,
Mhm.
let's say CE this time.
So then that would be 8 parentheses 8 minus 1.
Yes.
8 minus 1. 63 degrees.
These are sides, they're not degrees. I don't know
Oh,
if I put that in a previous one. That was bad. If I
oh
did.
no. Well, whatever it is, it's 63.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at number 8. We'll see if we can definitely set it up. I don't know if I have time to solve it, but this is one of those where you for sure have to separate the two. Oh, that's no good. You have to separate the two triangles. So you got this little one, K, M, Z, X plus 8, and 32. And you got this big one, K, D, H. Can you tell me the length of K to H?
It's the length to K to H.
Yeah,
Uh,
this over
well,
here.
it's 32.
That's K to Z. We want to go all the way to H.
Oh, that's 28. No.
Part plus part equals whole.
Oh, so yeah.
So this should be 60. K to D is the same thing. Part plus part equals the whole. It's X plus 8 plus 21. That's X plus 29, like that. So I'll just set up the proportion here. You can get this down and we can pick up here on Wednesday, or of course you could try solving it on your own.
Mm-hmm. Probably gonna do a
There's the
couple problems in class.
excellent. All right, we'll go ahead and get that down, but we're going to stop right here for